In this lesson, we will examine the recent changes in Alibaba's approach to sales tax, the reasons these changes were implemented, and the process you can follow to avoid paying unnecessary taxes by registering through Alibaba's U.S. Sales Tax Exemption Program, also called ASTEP. When placing an order or requesting a quotation on Alibaba recently, you may have noticed that a sales tax line has been added to your invoice. Previously, Alibaba never collected sales tax. However, under updated U.S. legislation, Alibaba is now categorized as a marketplace facilitator for sellers, similar to platforms such as Amazon and eBay. This designation means Alibaba is required to collect and remit sales tax directly to the government. It is important to recognize that sales tax applies only to the final consumer of a product, not to wholesalers, retailers, or suppliers. For example, when you purchase toothbrush for personal use, you are the end user, and sales tax applies. However, when a retailer like Walmart or Target buys toothbrush to resell to customers, no sales tax is due. The same principle applies to you if you are building a private label brand or producing goods under your own name. In those cases, you are not the end user, so sales tax should not apply. To address this, Alibaba introduced the U.S. Sales Tax Exemption Program, or ASTEP. This program allows U.S.-based buyers to register as tax-exempt for sales tax purposes. Once you are verified, eligible purchases on Alibaba will no longer include sales tax at checkout. This exemption applies only to buyers in the United States. International buyers may still be charged VAT, GST, or PST depending on the tax rules of their own countries. To enroll in ASTEP, you need to prepare specific information. This includes the states where you hold valid exemption certificates, the type of entity your business represents, your organization's official address, and any exemption numbers or exemption forms required. A sales tax exemption certificate is usually issued by the state where your business is registered. Each state has its own process, so you should consult your state's official government website for accurate instructions. For instance, in Washington state, the exemption certificate is known as a reseller permit, issued by the Department of Revenue. Once you have the exemption certificate, you can proceed with your ASTEP enrollment. Begin by logging into your Alibaba account. If you do not already have one, create an account first. Navigate to My Alibaba, select Orders, then Tax Information, and choose Add or Modify Tax Exemption. Carefully review the terms and conditions, agree to them, and begin the application process. You will need to select the state where your business is registered or where you have a valid exemption. Keep in mind that exemptions are state-specific, and many states do not accept out-of-state certificates. You must also choose your exemption type. For most e-commerce sellers, the correct selection is resale. If you manufacture products using components from other suppliers, you may also qualify for the industrial production or manufacturing exemption, depending on your state's rules. After selecting your exemption type, re-enter your business details. If you do not have a registered business, enter your personal legal information. You will then be prompted with state-specific questions, which will automatically generate the necessary exemption or resale certificate. For example, in Washington state, you must provide your exemption type, your business structure, and your state tax account ID. Next, you will create a digital signature. Once signed, download the completed form and review it thoroughly to confirm accuracy before submitting it. After submission, you can track your application status within Alibaba. At first, the status will appear as under review. Processing times vary, but once the status updates to verified, your account will be officially exempt from sales tax on eligible purchases. When your exemption is active, sales tax will no longer appear on your invoices. If it does, contact Alibaba customer support directly. Do not contact the supplier, as they cannot resolve sales tax issues. In summary, understanding how Alibaba applies sales tax is essential for controlling your business expenses. By registering with ASTEP and submitting the proper exemption certificates, you can avoid paying unnecessary taxes on wholesale or resale orders, ensuring smoother operations and cost efficiency for your business. If you had a good time watching, go ahead and drop a comment, share it with your friends, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button so you're first in line for all the exciting videos coming up.